Okay, in this lesson, we're going to go over some of the advanced settings and go through a few demos just so you can see the difference and which ones you may want to play with, and which ones you may want to leave alone. So we're going to go to advanced. You're going to go to agent, drill into the agent itself and click on advanced settings. Over here, maximum call time, we know it can be 5 minutes at 15 minutes. It depends on your own use case, how long you want to allow the call to last. And it really depends on if you're absorbing the fees per call. You don't want people running up your costs. Idle response time, as I mentioned in a previous lesson, it's how much time do you want to allow dead air before the agent questions and asks what's happening. So what we want to test out here is response speed. Let's start with response speed first. So this one's we'll leave it at here for now. Response speed. Let's do a test call. Hold on 1 second. We're actually going to go back. We'll leave response speed at fast. Interruption sensitivity. That's what I want to test out for you right now. Interruption sensitivity. We'll do a web call out to me.
Hey there, my name is Samantha AI. I am a demo voice assistant at Voice AI Demo. What is your name?
It's Sam.
Nice to meet you, Sam.
Hey,
how can I assist you today?
Can you tell me more about your services?
Of course.
Wait,
Sam.
I have a question.
I'm here to show how
I got
a
a
voice
question.
AI assistant like
I have
me
a
can
question.
help businesses streamline customer interaction.
Okay.
I can handle tasks like booking appointments, answering inquiries.
So as you notice, I tried interrupting it. It didn't let me interrupt at all. Now, if we go to interruption sensitivity to the extreme max, and we try it again.
Hey there, my name is Samantha AI. I am a demo voice assistant at Voice AI Demo. What is your name?
It's Sam.
Nice to meet you,
I have a
Sam.
question.
Of course, Sam. What's your question?
Tell me more about your services.
Sure thing.
Wait, I have another question. There we go.
Of course.
So the interruption sensitivity is very high over here. So we just got to be careful and find the right sweet spot in between. It depends on the voice as well. You may want to leave it on default. And if it does bother you and you feel it very sensitive, then you may want to modify it. I would leave it alone at the beginning, whatever the default is. I think different voices have different interruption sensitivity set up. LLM temperature is about strict adherence to your prompt. If you want it to be pretty mindless and just follow your exact instructions, you go 0. If you want to let it freestyle, fluctuate a lot more, give it some variability and personality, you may want to increase your LLM temperature. So it depends on the prompt that you have and how verbose you want your agent to be. Sometimes you may have a very simple, structured prompt, whereas others, it's very conversational. If it's a Q&A type style agent, you may want to leave it to be, you might want to increase the LLM temperature to give it more flexibility and give it its own verboseness in terms of talking. The other one we're going to experiment with right now is voice speed. Let's do it at the lowest setting. Let's try it out anytime now.
Hey there, my name is Samantha AI. I am a demo.
Okay, I think that's quite obvious how the speed was. Now let's go back to increasing the speed. Let's try that one.
Hey there, my name is Samantha AI. I am a demo voice assistant at Voice AI Demo.
Okay, so that's very obvious as well. And the reason why you may want to modify the different speeds, it depends on the voice that you select. Every voice can be modified to make it customized for your own use. Not every voice talks at the same pace. Every voice that's in 11 Labs or that's used in high level, they have their own pace. Some are slower by default, some are faster by default. You may want to modify that, and that's a setting to modify it. Okay, LLM temperature. This one's we cover that. Voice temperature. That's the one. If you're feeling your agent, your voice it lacks personality, you want it to kind of dip at the end of a sentence, be more expressive the way it talks, this is a setting you're going to want to modify. And this all depends on the voice you select as well. Some voices have a lot more expressiveness built in. Some of them are very static. So it doesn't work on every single voice. You may want to experiment, find a voice, modify the calibration and see which voice gives it its own personality. Some are more chippier than others. I generally keep it on a very basic default level and I increase it a little bit to get a little bit more variability in the voice. But again, it depends on the voice you select. It's a trade-off. I like certain voices, they don't have that much temperature on the voice itself. So I'll leave it as is. Now, background noise. This goes without saying. Let me give it another test run. Let's give it a call.
Hey there, my name is Samantha AI. I'm a demo voice assistant at Voice AI Demo. What is your name? Just checking in. Are you still there? Let me know if you'd like to continue.
I don't know if you can hear it in here. So obviously I didn't change my speed settings, but you can hear the background noise. In this case, it was a coffee shop, very subtly in the background to give it more of a human style experience. So this is the advanced settings. Generally, you'd have to play with it, find your sweet spot, find the one that makes the most sense for you. Like this one over here, how many times you want to ask, hey, are you still there? Hey, are you still there? If, it tells, the hint is right here. The AI agent will remind the contact after a fixed time of silence during the call. You leave the default, then depending on how your customers are interacting with it, this shouldn't be the case generally. Response speed, I would leave it at generally fast. So this means if you look at the default, how quickly the agent replies during the call. So if I ask it a question, we all want it to reply fast. I would choose fast by default. In case it's probably too fast for you, then you'd want to bring it down. But my default would be response speed fast because there's already latency sometimes built in. And I want to use the speed of the response for the agent to overcome some of that unnecessary lag in between. So I think that covers interruption sensitivity is the most important one, causes frustration. LLM temperature really depends on what the purpose of your bot is and the prompt is, how strict you want it to adhere to your step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, versus giving it more flexibility and more personality to freestyle a little bit more. Voice speed, we see how fast it can go. It's way too fast in my case. Voice temperature is the personality in the voice. It varies according to the voice. Voice volume, how loud you want it to be. Let me increase it. I haven't tested this one out yet. Let me try that one out.
Hey there, my name is Samantha AI. I am a demo voice assistant at Voice.
Okay. So obviously you hear it's much louder and it might be too loud yelling at you. So let's bring it down a little back to 100%. But again, there's some voices that might be more subtle, softer. You could increase the volume. The coffee shop is a background noise, and remove noise or plus background speech. I would leave this on. And let's see what this is. Actually, this is new. Target audience. Enable real-time translation for the AI agent. Let's try what this does. Select the language to translate. I think this would have to refer to if I'm using a different language itself. I'm only using English. So this is something relatively new, and you'd have to experiment with it, but it would allow real-time translation for the transcript, which is a big demand. Sometimes the call is in English. The call may be in Spanish, but you want the translation to be in English. You don't want, because you don't speak Spanish. So let's test it out here because I didn't choose a voice. Let's choose German as my default. Let me save that. Go back to advanced settings. Change it. Now, my target language, I want it to be in English. So I want the translation summary and transcript to be in English. So the use case here, and this came up quite a bit. So we have people who are using it in Germany or in the US, they have a Spanish AI agent, but they can't read the transcript. They don't know what the calls are about. They would have to copy, paste it, translate it. So now this allows for real-time translation of the transcript. It's a pretty cool feature that I think a lot of people will be happy with. So this covers all the advanced settings, a little bit more details, and you can play with it, find the sweet spot that makes the most sense for you. And once you find the agent that works, the voice that works, the personality works, keep in mind the settings that you have, and then replicate it for all the agents going forward.